You're listening to the Confidence Shift podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Charles Gustafson. I'm a former award-winning direct sales entrepreneur who achieved everything you think you want in a business, plus a little burnout and depression on the side. But using my degree in marketing strategy, expertise in personal branding, and my creative self-development process, I healed myself by shifting my confidence, starting with how I saw myself in the mirror. Now, as a certified image consultant and international confidence coach, I run a life-changing internet business and online community showing purpose-driven female entrepreneurs, professionals, and community influencers to toss out the old dress for style mentality and shift into the image, mindset, success connection that crushes self-doubt and creates maximum visibility for your goals. Each episode, I share lessons, stories, and personal musings from my life as an entrepreneur, wife, and mom, all aimed at helping you see yourself differently so you can live a life filled with more intention, joy, and success. I'm glad you're here. Let's jump in. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. Today, I am not talking about appearance. I'm not talking about fashion. I'm not talking about style. I'm not talking about what you put on your body. I'm talking about one of the smallest, hugest at the same time pieces of image that people don't even realize is a problem, but that is super, super critical. Now, if you've been hanging around me a while, you know that I am an image consultant, which means that I'm concerned with all parts of your image. Appearance is the largest, yes, but there are two others. And today I want to talk about communication. I don't talk about it enough because it's super personal to what your goals are. But this I can talk about because by virtue of the fact that you're listening to this podcast, you probably serve some people in some way. You probably want to change people in some way. You want to make their lives better in some way, which is why you're interested in knowing how your image connects to your mindset and then connects to being able to create a next level of success that helps other people. So I know you're here for the right reasons. And I want to share with you why communication is so critical down to the words you use for the people that you work with. The words you use to communicate your willingness to help are so important. When you're unaware of what you're saying, actually saying, the words you're using, you can actually push people away, even if you look the part and offer the best alternative for their solution. But when you get it right, your words, the words you speak can connect you faster than ever before. And yes, while 93% of how you interact with people in terms of your image is your appearance, it's what they see, that 7% can crush all of that appearance work that you've done in a second. Or what if you're like me, who spends most of her days on the phone talking with women? They don't see me. The voice and the words you use become your first impression. The words you use and the tone of your voice will either welcome others or push them away. This is what you need to know. So, time for story time. I was a customer service trainer and entrepreneur with my own business before I spent 15 years as a top sales director for a direct sales company. Much of my business in that direct sales company was on the phone. There was no social media. There was no live broadcast to talk about anything. You actually had to connect with your customers, but also strangers instantly by phone. And if you didn't do that, you didn't have a business. I was also a national debate champ in high school. And I knew that when I was in my sales business, how important the right words can be for instilling confidence in the message and for creating confidence and connection with your point that you're trying to make. What we call in sales, what's in it for me, for the customer. The words can be so important. This is where I learned to use powerful phrases in conversation that help move a sales process forward, a coaching session forward, and to connect with people on a deeper level where you were able then to show them a solution that worked for them. When you choose words that create connection, you build deep rapport, and rapport is built through trust. I remember I used to hear the associates in my business unit be afraid of talking on the phone. And it's interesting because nowadays, we don't talk on the phone anymore. We use social media, we use messaging, we use texting. And so people, I feel, have lost the art of what it takes to connect with someone by voice. And a lot of times, even when I was training my associates and in my unit, I knew that it wasn't that they didn't want to connect with people, just like today. It's not that you don't want to connect. It's that you weren't armed with the words to use to connect. So I taught them the words, and it produced grand results. More connections, more sales, more unit awards, more recognition for them, and of course for me as their fearless leader. These communication phrases always work. I use 9 communication phrases to help connect my intention with wanting to help and wanting to serve. And I'm going to teach you 2 of them today that are absolute anchors for any person who needs to connect with others in your business, in your work, in your purpose, in your mission, any of it. Communication anchor phrases show care, concern, and they build trust. Each anchor is a phrase wrapped up in a mindset that people catch when you use them. And this is that behavior and communication part of your image in play together. Because matched with your appearance, you are more credible, more trustworthy, and they see you as one to help them solve their problem. So here are 2 that are absolute bulletproof communication anchors. Number 1, no problem. No problem. I mean, it sounds casual, right? And maybe it is. But I guarantee you when you use it, it shows that you have an attitude of service. In order to have an attitude of service deep down, you actually have to have an attitude of service. Do you really want to help? Or are you just in a position to help, but don't have the attitude to help? Because there's a lot of that out there too. Just in a service position, but not really wanting to help. You're just kind of here holding the place. So the phrase of saying no problem not only checks inside you that says you actually have an attitude of service, but it tells the person that you are willing to solve their problem, that whatever they have requested has now become your problem, and you're going to do your very best to solve it. No problem. Try it out. The second phrase is, I understand. Powerful. One phrase, 2 words, tells anyone that they are being heard. It shows empathy and it shows care and concern again, but not necessarily where you have to fix everything, but just that they are being heard. I'm going to tell you, it's what people want the most, to be heard. Using I understand in a conversation in the right place will win you trust, rapport, and connection. So here's what you can do. The next time you are in an interaction with a customer, client, or whoever it is that you serve, try to find the spaces in the conversation to use these anchor phrases. Watch how people react to them. It will be different. Not only will it slow the process of the conversation, it will develop a back and forth reciprocal exchange where both of you get a chance to be your best. Remember, image is more than appearance. It's communication and the behavior that follows. Have you checked in on how you present yourself in this way? I like to wrap them all together for the women I work with so that the reputation that they create is a true picture of their confidence, and they maximize their ability to connect with those they serve, making a difference in their lives and to the lives of the people around them. Appearance, behavior, communication. They all got to be as one. And when they do, it's powerful. You make a difference and an impact quicker and faster than you can imagine. I hope that helps. We will see you next time. Bye for now. Thanks so much for listening, gal. I know you can tell that I believe a strategic image and a confidence mindset is something everyone who wants to make an impact needs. A shift in confidence can change your life, and it's my joy to work with everyday entrepreneurs, professionals, and influencers in my signature Hue and Style mentorship program. You can explore about how I work with my clients and see their amazing results and breakthroughs too. It's all at hueandstyle.com. Join the community and start to see how making the image mindset success connection can create a breakthrough in your life too. Can't wait to see you there. Bye for now.